mess. An absolute mess out there right now. And yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I can't even see. Yeah. So anyway, we're sitting here in Providence and we're going to Nantucket. We're marginal VFR here. And let's do a couple things. Oh, maybe, just maybe. Get the battery on. That is a lot better. All right. So yeah, so flight plan has been filed. Let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling here. It's pitch black, but it's marginal here, and it's it's LIFR in Nantucket. So anyway, let's go ahead and we know we need 376 pounds of fuel. So let's go ahead and get that into. I tell you what, let's go ahead and put in 400 just to have a little extra. Boston is our alternate. So anyway, so it's 66 gallons. We're sitting here at, yeah, so I need what? I need 19. Yeah. There we go. 66 gallons. We're good. We got 66. Everything's looking good here. All right. Bags. 6 passengers today. So let's get the bags. Okay, bags are in. Go ahead and close all the bags. Let's do our little bit of a check. All right, circuit breakers look in, coming across. I'm not sure I can even see out there. Yeah, I can't even see. I wonder if I turn on my icing light. Is it the ice light? Ah, no, can't see squat. All right, other side. Yeah. All right, that's good. Have to trust those are good. Let's go ahead and put the flaps back up. Circuit breakers are all in here. We're all good here. That's off. That's off. Coming across. We're not going to need pressure. Love that sound. We want them open, and we want to get these guys. Lean on over. Okay, we're all good there. Did the once around. We're good. Coming back in, flaps up. Everything's good. Boom, 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 boom. Let's turn this tablet down. Alright, how are we on our cold. Alright, now that we have the GPU off, let's go ahead and check our battery. Battery's looking good. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and get the engine started. Yeah. Let's go ahead and load up the passengers. Nice. Alright, now let's look at the battery. Okay, battery's good because we have the GPU on. Alright, so doors, everything. Let's do one more. Yep, doors are all closed, cocks, chocks, locks, covers, doors, good. Let's get ACARs rocking and rolling. Start the flight for ACARs for our company, which is Cape Air Virtual. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy down. Alright, before start engine checklist, doors, latch and secure, control locks removed, parking brake is set. Is it? Yep, it is set. Fuel selectors, main tanks. Landing gear switch, 3 green. Prop sync off. Synchro phaser. Throttles open an inch. Props full forward. Mixture is rich. Batteries are on. Batteries on. Alternators are now on. Nav light is now on. We've got 3 green. Annunciator is looking good. Let's check panel lights all the way around. We are good. Good. Start engine. Before start engine, checklist is complete. Let's now proceed to the engine start. All right, we are good. Without external power. Good. All right, let's go ahead and start with the left engine. Everything is fine. Let me just turn on our beacon really quick so people... Okay, we're good. All right, clear prop. Let's get a rockin' and rolling. Okay, fuel pump on. We've got positive on the Hoskins. Woohoo! We're green in the oil pressure, and we are good on rising oil temp. Alright, let's go ahead and lean for taxi. Let's go ahead and get the next right engine on. Okay. Pumps on the low. Positive on the Hoskins. We're green on oil pressure. Oil temp is rising. RPM is stabilizing. Lean for taxi. Good right engine start. Alright, we're looking good. Just gonna get my bearings here.
response. System test okay.
Just gonna test these out. Alright. We're okay. We can cut this back in a little bit. We're going to, I believe, 5,000. But we'll see what they clear us to. I think we're going to... Gee whiz. Into that jump quick. I believe we're going to be taking off. I think it's going to be runway 5. The winds are 060 at 6. So let's just set it to 5 to start with. Altimeter. $300. 300. 3,000. Bingo. Sorry, I'm looking down, looking at my notes. It's actually 01. Never done this route before, so CLAMY, not Zammy, CLAMY. Gotta hold my head still. Still haven't gotten used to this bad boy. This tracker. This head tracker. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like someone's coming in on runway 5 right now. Okay. So that's looking good. Let's go ahead and listen to ATIS, which is 124.2.
You have information, Foxtrot.
Okay.
Providence Airport ATIS information, Foxtrot. 0051 Zulu. Wind 060 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,300 overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.18. Altimeter 3001. ILS runway 23 in use. Surface radar in use. Transponder use required. Notice to air mission. Tango run up path closed. Taxiway B closed between Taxiway North and Taxiway Victor. Runway 23 base out of service. Read back all runway assignments. Notices to air mission. Read back all runway assignments. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Foxtrot. Providence Airport ATIS information, Foxtrot. 0051 Zulu. Wind 060 at 6. Providence Airport ATIS information calls. 0151 Zulu. Wind 05.
Uh-oh. I think we just lost them. Yeah. We just lost them. And we just lost Boston. Well, that stinks, guys. How many times has that happened? Right? How many times has that happened? We're just like, okay, first I went to Bradley, got ready, Bradley shut down, the approach shut down, tower shut down, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, Providence still has ground, tower, and approach. I'll go to Providence. Go to Providence. Approach peels off, and now tower just peeled off. Oh well. Hey, it's late. It's raining. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, these guys got a life, right? We'll have fun with this flight anyway. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get tower on here. In case someone comes back, maybe 134.7. Alright. Anyway, our clearances were cleared to Nantucket. Radar vectors to CLAMY, then as filed. Altitude 5,000. Frequency will be, we'll stay at 120.7 CTAF, and then transponder, did not get a transponder. I wonder if I should refile. I wonder if I refile if I'll get a transponder. I'm gonna try that, guys. I'm gonna see if I can file again. No, it didn't give me anything. I figured, let me disconnect and let me connect 3014, care 3014, 3014. Yeah, we did get an auto ATC. Okay, good. 0042. Okay. 00042. Let's go ahead and put the mode C on. We're going to use runway 6. And how are we going to go to runway 6? Yeah, glad you asked. We're gonna go Mike, cross runway, what is that, 15? Is that 15 or is it 16? Gee, many Christmas. It's 16. Okay, so Alpha Mike, cross runway 16. So we're gonna go to runway 6 via Alpha Mike and crossing runway 16. And we're at all right. Ah, who just came to life? Michaela just came to life, and I'm not chasing around. Although I could go Nantucket to Portland after this, or I could just try to go into Boston. That would be fun. Boston is slammed right now. That would be fun. Okay. Alright, here we go. Are we ready? This should be good. Let me see if I can get these lights. So that's down. So let me... Interesting. I kind of like these a little brighter. I'm not sure. Not sure how to make them brighter. That's okay. We'll adjust. Okay, here we go. I have no idea. Never taxied this one before, but we're going to need to turn around here to get to Alpha. Providence traffic, Care 3014 at Atlantic Aviation, taxiing to runway 6 via Alpha Mike, crossing runway 16. Providence. Taxi light on. Let's get the taxi light on. Let's leave our strobe off until we get to runway 16. Just make sure we're I love how that when we make a left turn here, the light shifts. That is a lot of fun. Look at that. Pretty cool. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on Alpha. Alright, now we're in the movement. And this should be Mike right here. Alright, so that's Mike. So we're taxiing on Mike. Next we'll cross runway 16 and on our way to runway 6. Alright, I see runway 16 coming up. Let's go ahead and throw the strobe. Providence traffic, Care 3014, crossing runway 16 at Mike. Okay, we're clear. So this is pretty cool. We haven't done this one. We haven't done this flight, 3014. Don't want to overspeed the taxi. Ruin my performance score. Just a little plug for Cape Air guys. Cape Air Virtual. Just a quality group. I love the fact that, you know, the Boston Air Traffic Control Group has taken, I mean, basically Cape Air is the official airline of the Air Traffic Control Group, and so they really put, I mean, it's old school, right? I mean, if you go and you listen to Boston Logan, go to approach, you'll hear Cape Air aircraft mixing in with all of the big boys, and they do such a good job of mixing them in. It's phenomenal, and so they really appreciate I mean, that's in real life. And then when you take it into the virtual world, there's a lot of appreciation and respect for the twin Cessnas flying around. And they do a really good job. They don't complain. They fit us in. They give us the visuals when we need them, but they don't complain. It's impressive. Major props to the controllers out there, for sure. Keeping us safe. All right, here we go. Love how this light turns when I hit the left rudder. There's runway 5. Did I say we were going to runway 5 or runway 6? I said we were going to runway 6. I'm like, where are you going? It's runway 5. Yep, duh. I'm on runway 5 right here on my, okay. It's been a little while. It's okay. And we're going to do an intersection. That's very interesting because I did not see the ability to go further. Huh. Is there anyone coming in here? No. Is there anyone else here? No. Well, wow, that's interesting because I did not see, and here's the runway. Looked like it was cut off right here. Anyway, we'll take it from here. Let's go ahead and do our run up. Already taking way too much time. Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and get up to 17. Let's go ahead and check our alternators. Alright, we got on the left alternator. Let's kill the left alternator, got 0. Kill the right alternator, we want to pick up the slack. There it is, slack. Right alternator, cut it, 0. Cut to left, pick up the slack. Got it, perfect. Go back to battery, awesome. Suction's in where we want it. Let's go ahead and now test right mags. Got about a 50 drop. Left mags. Same 50 drop. Props. Alright, this time we want to see Hoskins drop as well as oil pressure. Okay, there goes Hoskins and oil pressure. Hoskins drops and oil pressure. Okay, good. Props are full forward. Let's go ahead and dial us back. Run up is complete. Before takeoff checklist, let's check the fuel quantity again. All right, we're at 65. All right, 65, we're good. All right, fuel selectors are on both main. Just make sure. Yep. Cow flaps are indeed open. Flaps, look around the corner here. They're up. How are we doing? Yep. Trim is where we are on takeoff. Prop sync is off. Avionics and radios, we're all set. Let's go ahead and bug out here. We're all set. We're ready to go direct to CLAMY. We'll be going to 5,000 feet. Perfect. Flight director's on. Set the heading. We're good. Altimeters are set. Great. Alternate air pressure. Let's just... No drop. We're good. Okay. We're good there. Cabin pressurization, we're going to leave them in and we're not going to pressurize. We're going to 5,000 feet. AC, how we doing? Very cold. Let's turn it off for takeoff. Aux pumps are on low. Flight controls. Free and correct. All right, PITA install heat is on. How are we doing on the temp? I do not think we're going to need icing. So anti-icing, no. Ambient is 18. We'll keep an eye on the ambient. Anything that, when we get in the neighborhood of 10 to 5, then we'll do it. We're going to 5,000 feet. I don't think so, but we've got a lot of rain and precip out there, so we'll have to pay attention. All right, transponder is on alt, and weather radar, we don't have it. Landing lights, anti-collision lights are on. Let's go ahead and turn in our landing lights. But before that, let's go ahead and do our departure briefing. So we're going to do a normal takeoff from runway 5. Surface is wet. Runway 5 happens to be 8,700 feet. Winds are 060 at 6, so basically straight on, which is good. We're going to rotate at 95. Initial climb will be at 110 up to 400 feet. Once we get to that, it will be 120 knots after 400. We're going to depart runway heading on our climb up to 5,000 feet. I would say once we get to 1,000, well, once we get to 400 feet, we're also going to dial back our powers. Once we get that, we'll get it on autopilot, and then we'll commence our turn direct to CLAMY. If things don't go as planned, though, on ground roll, if we have any loss of power or control prior to rotation, we're going to close the throttle and brake to abort the takeoff, come to full stop on the runway. After rotation, though, if we have sufficient runway, I mean, we have 8,700 feet, but I am taking off intersection Mike 2, so it's probably going to be closer to 7,500 feet. So just keep that in mind. We'll just put it straight down in front of us at that point. If we no longer have sufficient runway and we're under 110 knots and we can't climb, then we're going to land straight ahead or 30 degrees right or left. If we can maintain 110 and we can climb 200, 300 foot per minute, then we'll climb straight out, pattern altitude, make the left traffic for the return. We have marginal VFR, and so we have clouds that are sitting at 2,300 overcast, 10 statute mile visibility with rain. I think we'll be able to do it. We'll be at 1,100 feet, and then we'll take it back around. We could land if need be at runway 16 on our left traffic. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. All right. Any questions? Okay, let's go. Running lights on. Let's make sure. We have no departure. Landing lights on. There we go. Providence traffic care 3014 taking runway 5 for departure straight out. Providence. So we are going to be making a turn to the southeast, but again, I get lazy There's no one within 50 miles of us, and no one's coming into the airport, so. Alrighty. Runway 5. Ooh, man. Look at that. Big old runway. Alright. Here we go, Buster. To the once over. $30. Positive on Hoskins. Green oil pressure. Let's go. Green instruments. T's and P's are good. Airspeed's alive. I got my eye on the right one. Don't worry, Buster. $80 cross check. 90, 95, and rotate. We are up. We still have some runway. Not anymore. Gear up. Taxi light off. Lights are off. Climbing up. Push to touch. Props back. Clamp. Power back. In the green. Autopilot on. Make sure we got 120,000 feet. Providence traffic, KACK 3014, climbing 1,100 to 5,000. We'll be making a right turn to the southeast. Providence. Turn, we're going in here. Let's go direct to CLAMY. Looking good. Direct CLAMY. Can't get any easier than that. 51 miles, 27 minutes to CLAMY. Providence, we got VOR in there. We're 3 miles away from the Providence VOR. Is it right on the field? Yep. We're in the clouds, so let's go ahead and nix the landing light. Let's go ahead and get the AC on. Ooh, Boston just went away. And they got a mess there, boy. They got like 12 aircraft on the ground. Okay. Let's go ahead and nix the pumps. And let's close our cowl flaps. once we get up there, we shall check what's going on at Nantucket. I'll actually lean out at 5,000. Alright. I still got the main. Let's put the backup is at Nantucket. I bet you it's got 1.5, 1.2. It's the backup, so I'm dialing in backup Nantucket. Let's make it not as cold. And let's go low. Okay, so we're speeding up. We're at 160 indicated. I like to get around 170, 180 before we dial back to power, let it stabilize, and then lean. Got our lights on up there. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and pull back to power. I like to put it to 30, particularly this low. And we're going to stabilize. We're going to stabilize at around 178. That's good. Let me go ahead and do a quick little pre-lean. And let's go ahead and get this up to the red needles. Looks pretty good to me. Not a significant power loss. So we're at about 32 all in, 33 gallons per hour. And you can see here we got 58 gallons. So we're going to be there pretty soon. Flight planning. Has us a total trip in 30 minutes plus 15. So, you know, about 45 minutes all in. Let's do a time and fuel check at CLAMY, which will be 12 miles. CLAMY will be 19 minutes in. We're 6 in here, so it would be about 18. No, we're 7 in. So about 19 minutes perfectly to get to CLAMY. Awesome. And we shall have burned 127 pounds by then. We should have 250 pounds left once we get to CLAMY. Our decision, taking this a little bit seriously here, I like to have these 3 numbers right here. So that's 220. $229. I'd like to have that as my decision. I know that's not reasonable. And so it could be though. It definitely could. That's what I would like. That's what I would like to have. At minimum will be say 190. 190 pounds. That I've got to make up my mind. So if we missed at Nantucket and we're close to 190 pounds of fuel, I'm going to Boston. No doubt. But we have to decide, because it's probably going to take us about 45 pounds to get back and to redo an ILS. So we just need to keep that in mind. So we really need to monitor what we want to do. And the reason why we would go missed at Nantucket. Let's check the weather. All right, 5 statute miles, rain, overcast, 200 feet. At least we're going to be straight up on runway 6, although runway 6 has the lower, does not have the good minimums. So let's go ahead and let's see what we got. Let's just pin. Did we already pass CLAMY? No. We got 9 minutes to go for CLAMY. Alright, now we've got 200 feet. So we got 200 feet as the decision height. Was it 5 statute miles? So we're good on the visibility. But yeah, runway 6, right? I just want to make sure. Okay, runway 6. It's the visibility that's a little different. I think we can go down to a half on runway 24 on the opposite side. But here, 3/4 of a mile, or RVR 4000. But it doesn't seem like we have much problem with visibility. So we're coming in, we got 200 feet. So it's going to be close. If we don't make it, weather typically is not going to get better. I see a lot of stuff coming in behind it on the weather. Definitely a lot more stuff coming in from behind. So I don't see things improving. I do see things also getting a little worse at Boston, but we're still going to be marginal to VFR at Boston. So we'll really need to monitor it. Right now we're at 331. $229 is my drop dead. It's like that's like, hey, we get to that point, we gotta go. I believe that's these 3 numbers right here. The 2 numbers is we really gotta go. So that's basically 190. Basically 190. Just call it 190. The difference between 230 and 190, so that's 40 pounds, is about 15 minutes. Probably enough to do an approach. Another approach. If we vector ourselves around. We don't have ATC, so we can probably vector ourselves around pretty fast to get back. Just saying. Should be a factor. Well, it is. What's the mist? Pretty quick. Climb 1800. Then direct back to the VOR, or direct to the VOR. Continue a climb and hold. And then head back to UTAC. Do the hold and loop. Basically a turn, going back. Probably take us 15 minutes. I can probably just do a turn at the VOR and go back direct UTAC and run the whole thing over. UpTac is, what, 2300? Yeah. Alright, let's load it in. We're going to do the ILS runway 6. Proc. Approach. ILS 6. Vectors. Where are we going to go to UpTac? Tell you what, we're gonna go straight to UpTack. No. Show you how this looks. There it is. Of course, that's weird and funky because you take this out. And there we go. So I like it. CLAMY, UpTack. So we'll be at, and now it's all kind of streamlined. We gotta descend here pretty soon. Darn it. Proc. Approach. Without we'll activate just after, but we got the ILS 109.1. Let's make sure. Yep, 109.1. I'm not going to go vectors, so let's just go ahead and go 061. We want to get to UpTack 3-degree angle path. It's going to be 4 minutes. Good. Let's use all of our tools. Miles to UpTack. Good. Nantucket. Let me go ahead and remove this. Where's the vertical speed? There it is down here. Vertical speed required is there. Tell you what I want to do on this one. This one. So why'd you do that? Because it comes up right here and it blocks this one right here. So anyway, all right. So CLAMY, we needed to be, what was it? 2 something on pounds. CLAMY 249. We're at 309, which is a big help. Remember, I put in extra fuel. I put in about 20 pounds of extra fuel. So that's going to help in our decision if we need to go missed. That's right, I got an extra 20 pounds. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Would have been better to put in another 45 if I could. That buys me an extra approach. Alright, we're here at CLAMY. 306. We're all right on time too, 19 minutes. UpTack, 3 minutes. Is that true? We have no ATIS. Let's go ahead and begin our descent right now. We're on 2300. Let's go 900. Let's go 1000. Let's pull it back. Let's get our pumps on. Got the prop sync on? Never turned it on, which is fine. Let's go ahead and lean up a tad. We're closed on our whatever those flaps are called. Cow flaps. Thank you. Let's check the weather one more time. Five statute miles, mist, 200, overcast. It's fog. 299. Let's get it right. Really only want one shot at this. All right, let's go ahead and activate the approach. Go ahead and throw the ILS in there. Three miles from, we're gonna hit it really good. Out. Going way too fast. Let's go to Loke. Come on now. Eloke. Arm the approach. Okay, we got good slow. Let's try to keep 170 to the final approach fix. We're below glide path. Let's try to maintain 170.
Vertical track.
Props full forward, or excuse me, mixture rich. Props, let's get it up to 23. Let's put in a little bit more. I'd like to see us at 170. We're 9 miles out. Let's go ahead and get the landing light on. Got a 5-knot crosswind touch right now. Well, let's keep it at 160 because we're going to capture any second now. Let's go ahead and drop. And should capture. 1 notch of flaps on capture. We're going to wait to put down until we get to Craig. Ooh, I see the light already. It's exciting, Buster. We're 6 miles out. Lost it. Got it. Lost it. Got it. coming up to the final approach fix, and we'll have 5.5 miles to go. Alright. Nantucket Traffic Care 3014 is on a 5-mile final for the ILS runway 6, Nantucket. Again, there's no one within 200 miles or 100 miles. Closest person's at Boston. Gear down. Yep, 3 green. Taxi lights on. We're closed on the cow flaps. Pumps are on. Gas is good. We got the lights. Interesting. Alright, 200. It's our decision. So it's 238, so it's 250, call it 250, but we got it. Look at that. Okay, another set of flaps. We'll put another one down once we pass 2-mile mark. Yep. Nantucket Traffic Care 3014 short final for runway 6, Nantucket. Here we go. One more lap.
500.
Laps. And then once we get a mile, we'll put the last one down. 500 feet. 200 to go. Within a mile. My airplane. A little more power. Still below blue line, but we can make it. And 9 knots off to the right here. Nice. Flaps up. Let's go ahead and take this one. Charlie. Alright, let's clean this up. Clean them up. Open them. Nantucket Traffic Care 3014 vacated runway 6 off of Charlie, taxiing to ramp via Foxtrot. Nantucket. Echo, Foxtrot. Let's get over into Foxtrot, shall we? Here's Foxtrot. It was not nearly as bad. We've had a lot worse, that's for sure. That was not as advertised. 200-foot overcast? Nope. Tell you what, we see Nantucket here, but I see a light over there. Let's bring it in by the light. Here's our guy. Sorry, I'd like to bring it over by the light. Take a couple pics. Hello. Okay. We're good there. No longer need the lights there. So we had 282. So even if we had to go missed, we had 45 pounds. Off of that, we would still be left with 240 to get to Boston if we needed to run another 15-minute approach. So yeah, so it's probably good that we added another extra 20 pounds, which was good. Not a bad thing to put in the extra 45 pounds to get us one more run around the track. All right, parking brake set. Go ahead and avionics off, fuel pump off, all the lights off, flaps up, cowl flaps are open, transponder there, everything's off. Good. Just lights, battery, alternators, ACARs. Well, let's go ahead and still not the best. That's a tough one. Anyway, not a good angle for a pick. Let's go ahead and get the bags off. See you, Alicia. Take care, John, Julie, Rick, Bobby. Get your little sister Cindy with the bottle. What does that bottle look like? I can't in my head back there, but anyway, we'll look next time. Alright guys, thank you for flying Cape Air Virtual today. Alright guys, oh, gotta do the ACARs. End of flight. Sorry guys, we didn't have Vatsim. Oh, we did have Vatsim. We actually had Providence Ground Tower approach, and then we had Boston Center all when I filed the flight plan. So, but it was about 10 at night, so everyone just started peeling off. I mean, I saw the Providence guys were on probably for only 20-30 minutes, so I felt pretty good that we would at least have Providence on the way out, but did not happen. So maybe the next time. Again, I'm not giving them grief. They, you know, many props to our controllers in the Boston airspace. They're fantastic. So just missed them this time around. We'll get them. We'll get them next time. But anyway, it was a lot of fun going through back in the C414 after flying the Baron last time. But anyway, we decided to alter our strategy to go find a Vatsim, and you know, because usually because we left off last time, I think at Nantucket, so usually what we do is we then pick a destination from Nantucket to go, and then just, you know, so we don't have to quote unquote jump seat, just kind of take it from here. But anyway, let's see if we do have, nope, no, there's pre-files up there in Portland, but she bailed. So yeah, there's nobody out there. So nope, nobody out there. Anyway, a lot of fun. And here we are. I wonder if I can show you guys this. I wonder if that's coming up. No. So we have been using Vatsim radar now. A lot of fun on the side. So I'll go ahead and set it up to where I'll be able to share Vatsim radar on the screen. And that will be an extra visual for us. So anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Appreciate you joining us, and until next time, clear skies and warm tailwinds. Buster, take it away.